Hi everybody, I'm here to do the reading for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I do apologize for not having videos out last week, but my energy, guys, was completely depleted. I also have a full-time job in addition to reading, to doing the tarot cards. So, yeah, I was kind of burning the candle at both ends, and I just was like, my energy was just completely gone. And I don't want to do readings when my energy is really low like that, because obviously that's not going to be very effective in getting messages out to you guys. So I just chose to just step away and try to, just get my energy back. So I'm back now and I'm ready to roll. So, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm super glad you're here. The way that I do my readings is I pull one of the Oracle energy cards to get the overall energy of the reading. Then I will move into a couple more of my Oracle decks here. Then the tarot with clarifiers, and we'll close the reading with Moonology Oracle card. So I've already meditated on your energy, and I've already pre-shuffled the cards off camera. So we're going to go ahead and we'll jump right into this. Again, this is going to be for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And also I want to add, for those of you returning to my channel, I want to say thank you for all of your comments, your shares, your likes, your subscribes. It means so much to me, and I just want to say thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. It is very much appreciated. So we're going to go ahead and get the overall energy for this reading. Okay, Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Overall energy of this reading. Spirit. Oh, okay. The Temple Path. This card tends to come out when there's some type of a spiritual journey taking place here. Could be some type of an awakening, getting closer here with your spirit guides, with getting more in tune with your faith, getting closer, walking that path of spirituality. Okay. Others of you, you are very much surrounded by your spirit guides, guardian angels, passed on loved ones. You're being watched over. You're being protected. But it looks like for a lot of you, there is like this spiritual either awakening or this some type of spiritual journey that you guys are on. It's like, I'm feeling like a lot of you are questioning things. They're like questioning certain things. Like you're starting to see synchronicities or with numbers or things, or hearing songs, certain, or just certain words, certain songs, just whatever. There's like this, there's synchronicities. There's like these questions, like you guys are, it's like you're waking up. You're waking up here. You're starting to notice things on a spiritual realm, like on, like you're starting to realize how connected you are to the spiritual side. All right, let's see what else. Oh, okay. So we have a stand your ground. So this is the Seven of Wands in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot. So there may be something going on. Some of you may be getting, you might be going and taking like this spiritual journey. Like I said, like you're starting to get more spiritual. You might have suddenly be having an interest in crystals, or you may be an interest in tarot, or things like that, things that are connecting you to the spiritual side of things. Okay. And there may be people that are like questioning you about that, or saying, leaving comments, or, being snarky towards you. And Spirit is like, you know what, this is your journey. So you need to stand your ground here. Stand up for yourself. Defend yourself, Don't let people sway you from whatever it is here that you're seeking some kind of truth. this feels like, you know, you're definitely on some type of a spiritual mission here. It's like you're being guided on a spiritual mission or on the spiritual path, okay? Let's get one of the Everyday Witch Oracle cards here. That's we have for Libra Spirit. Okay. Fire magic. Ooh. So this is all about connecting here to the element of fire is what this is referring to. So some of you may be like dabbing, oh my gosh, I can't talk. Dabbling in some type of spell work. You might be feeling called to that as part of your spiritual journey here, and people are just like, oh my gosh, Libra, what are you doing? You know, and I feel like I feel like there's people here that are, you know, like raining down on your parade. Basically, they're saying negative things, and you have to defend yourself. And you know, some of you may feel like you don't know what to say. Like, you know, all you know is that you're feeling this call or this intuitive thing that you want to go deeper into your spiritualism, where, you know, where your faith resides. All right. Fire magic too, if it's not spell work and stuff, is you know, action. Take some type of, let's take action here. It's an action oriented card. It's fire energy and taking action. You know, whatever you're learning here, whatever you're finding out along your journey, taking that and putting that information into action, okay? Acting upon it. All right, so half the deck just flopped over in my hand. All right, let's see. What messages do we have? Spirit for Libra. What else can we do for Libra Spirit? What messages for Libra? What messages do we have for Libra? Okay, so we start out with the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Something has happened, Libra, with this Ten of Swords energy. There is this feeling of, you know, you guys hitting rock bottom here, coming to the very end of your rope. You can't deal with anymore. I feel like there may have been something traumatic that has happened to you guys, something that was very painful, something that it was just really painful. Somebody could have left your life, whether it was willingly, whether if there was some type of a loss of a loved one, whatever it was. It feels like somebody. It feels like you guys have been through something rough. There's been some really negative energy, hurtful energy, painful energy here. And it could be to, you know, with a relationship, you know, this could have happened. There could have been an ending to some type of a relationship, to some type of happiness, some type of family unit, okay? And I feel like with that, because, you know, a lot of the times when we get set out on our spiritual journeys, it usually ends up coming from something traumatic that has happened to us in our lives. And that kind of is what puts us on the path. It's kind of like a tower moment, you know, where everything just falls apart. And it's like, you know, the tower, it ushers in great change. And I feel like that is kind of what happened. You may have experienced a tower moment prior to this where you feel like you've lost everything, okay? And something ended. I mean, the Ten of Swords, this is an ending here. But all is not lost with the Ten of Swords, you know, because you're coming out. It's a completion. So you went through all this crap and everything else leading up to this. And again, I'm feeling there may have been a tower moment that brought this on. But it's great because in this card, you know, we see the sun rising here. But what I like is she's got all these swords in her back, but she's got her hand out and she's reaching for that broom. And it's like when she gets a hold of that, boy, you better look out, right? And she might be down, but she's not done. You know what I mean? And it's like, that's how I'm feeling, you guys. I feel like something has happened here. Something traumatic has happened to you guys. And I think that it was painful, really painful, obviously. But I think that you guys are in the point now to where it's like, okay, I've been down for long enough. I got to pick myself back up here. I've got to, you know, get back up and get back at them. And I think that whatever it is that has happened, whatever this Ten of Swords resulted from, is putting you on this path, this spiritual journey path, okay? This could be as a result of, there could be a relationship that, you know, has lost. For others of you, this is you, you know, okay, this is completely different from the first scenario. So we're switching gears really for a minute. For others of you, I get the feeling like a lot of you are like, I feel like I don't belong. I feel like an outsider. I just don't feel like I belong here. And I think that that was weighing super heavy on you, and it was very painful. And I feel like what you're going to be coming into is you're coming into this, you found your spiritualism somewhere, okay? You found this faith, you have found, you know, however it happened, it happened from something traumatic is what I'm picking up, no matter which scenario fits for you guys. But I feel like you guys, whoever, you know, I'm connecting with this part of it, it's like, I feel like you guys haven't, like, you're connected to the spiritual realm, like this ancestral type of energy coming through. There could be, your ancestors could have been spell workers, or they could have been witches, or they could have been very much into the spiritual realm of things. It could have been like tarot readers, or, you know, there's like, I feel like this psychic type of energy coming through for some of you. And that is why you're finding out, that is why you felt like you didn't fit in, because you are you're here on this earth and you're here on a specific mission, okay? And I know this is, I tend to like not go deep into this kind of stuff just because I'm not very well versed in it enough, I feel, to give, you know, put that information out there, but I'm trying as best as I can here. But it's almost as if there is some family lineage of sorts to some type of psychic abilities or special gifts, or, you know, like witches, things like that, that is in your, it's part of your ancestral history, okay? And you're finding out, you're finally learning about that. There could be somebody that is, that you guys go to who, you know, like an elderly woman is how I would usually read this, and especially in a personal reading. But it doesn't have to be, because this is general. It could be man, woman, it doesn't matter. Gender is irrelevant in general readings. But I feel like there might be somebody in your family here with whom you're going to go to seek guidance here, to seek, you know, to find out. You have questions and you're going to get these questions answered. This person is going to be very helpful in helping you, guide you through this spiritual path that you've now embarked upon. And because of this, it's going to change. You know, with this wheel here, it's like this is fated. This is destiny. You know, some of you may feel like or realize that you're here as healers, light workers, things of that nature. With the stand your ground, there could be naysayers, like I said, that, you know, you're crazy, you're nuts, you know, whatever. You're just going to have to stand your ground. Stand up to them, Libra. It's your life, not theirs, okay? But I see this Ten of Cups. I feel like this Ten of Cups is like finding your soul tribe, fitting in. You fit in, you found a family, you're connected now to a family or to people that are like you, okay? Because before, I feel like you felt like an outsider, like you just didn't belong, and that tends to happen with people that are light workers, or I believe there's another term, I think they say starseeds. Again, I don't know too terribly much about that kind of stuff, so I don't want to start throwing terms out there and stuff that I don't know. I'm not versed enough in, knowledgeable enough in to talk about. You know what I mean? But that's kind of what I'm seeing, or what I'm feeling, is like it's like you are finally finding that happiness, or finding that fulfillment that you're seeking, and it's all due to this spiritual awakening that you want. This could also be some of you too have been going through a dark night of the soul. Like your entire world has just been flipped upside down and sideways, and a bunch of things that have been deep-seated that have been bubbling up, and you guys have been trying to heal and trying to heal old wounds from the past, or old traumas and things, and it's just, you've just felt like you've been beaten down beyond all belief. And dark night of the soul, that's not fun to go through, okay? That's rough. It's traumatic. But I feel like you're coming out on the other side. You're coming out with this 10. It's about completion, 10 of Swords. You're coming out from that. All right. And you're finding, your soul tribe, your spiritual family here. And for the first time, for some of you, and probably in maybe all of your lives, you actually feel connected. You feel like this is somewhere you belong, okay? And I can feel off of this 10 of Cups, whatever, this feels very peaceful. It feels very loving. It feels very happy to me. It feels very serene. I just, the feeling. And then again, there is this wise person, whether this is a relative, it's an elder. I feel like there's an elderly person, older person here who's very nurturing, very motherly. Again, male, female, it doesn't matter. They're very nurturing. This could be somebody that this is one of your actual blood relatives that you're finding out that there is some type of, like I said, lineage from witches or psychic gifts or something to that effect. But you're going to be learning all this. And once you do, it's like the hand of fate. It's like it's your destiny. This is what you're supposed to do. To be perhaps some type of healer, some type of light worker, to do spell magic, to do, spell work or what have you. All right? But let's see. What is this 10 of Swords? Okay. The 2 of Pentacles. See, once again, making the decision to pursue this. And again, I see the elders here. I see, ancestral bonds here. I feel like, I know this is super specific. I'm sorry, guys, but this is the message that's coming out. So somebody needs to hear this, okay? But there's like this close connection that you are discovering now and making the decision to get up here and to pursue this. To seek out your lineage, your ancestors, where you came from, what is really in your background here, or where your ancestors came from. You're starting to learn this, and this for some of you may be something that you knew about but you didn't believe in. And all of a sudden, whatever it is you've been going through with this 10 of Swords energy, whatever happened leading up to this pain, this feeling like you don't belong, this traumatic event, it's going to be different for all of you. You are now, realizing, okay, this is true. I told you, I keep feeling there's elders. I keep seeing there's somebody that's older here that is going to be very important to you on your spiritual journey, okay? Tell me about this. Oh, okay. 10 of Cups. The Wheel, again. This is destiny, Libra. This is fate. This is, you don't have anything to do with this. This is happening because it's supposed to happen. This is divinely guided. This is something that you are being it's like doors are starting to open up. You may have always had these questions, like strange questions. You may have always questioned things like, and thought, well, gosh, that's kind of weird, but now things are really just bursting wide open. And it's like everything is starting to come together. Everything is starting to make sense here. All right. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. Yep, the Moon. Whatever was hidden is now being revealed to you, and it's coming from this Queen of Pentacles person. This queen, I can see it. I can see you and this person sitting down and having this conversation with you, and they're shedding light on everything that has been hidden, everything that you have questioned and have been wondering, and now it's coming out. And it's because of this person, whoever this person is. Man, this is like super specific. The Wheel. The Star, again, this is destiny, guys. This is supposed to happen. This is just, the Star is all about wish fulfillment. It's about hopes. It's about dreams, miracles. I just see destiny. I keep hearing destiny. This is fate. This is supposed to happen. So I feel like for the Libras that I'm connecting with, or the Libra, because I don't know how many people are going to resonate with this reading, but this is something that you need to know. You could be contemplating, seeking out something here, knowledge, but not doing so. And this is your confirmation that Spirit is saying, hey, go seek it out. This is what you are. This is your destiny. This is your lineage. This is what you are supposed to know. There could be things that were kept a secret from you, if your whole life up until this point. And then now all of a sudden it's like, it's all there. Everything is coming out and everything makes so much sense to you. It's like, you get it now. Whereas before you just felt out of place. I just keep feeling this. I don't belong here. I don't belong here. Humans are mean and cruel, and I just don't fit in. I feel like I don't fit in this world. But you have a specific purpose, Libra, and you're about to find out. So I think that some of you are going to find out your light workers, your healers, spiritual healers, spiritual work. You might end up going at whatever it is. You're definitely on some type of a deep spiritual path here. I mean, that's all I'm seeing in this reading. I'm looking for other ways that, and I just see this as somebody who, whichever Libras I'm connecting with, you are on a major spiritual path. There is a spiritual awakening happen. Please pay attention to synchronicities, numbers, phrases that you guys, things that you're seeing. Some of you might be seeing feathers, okay? All of that is relevant to this, okay? All of that, is seeing feathers, it's all your spiritual guides here that are trying to get messages out to you, all right? I'm searching, guys. I'm like searching these cards, and I'm just not seeing any other messages that are coming through. So I am so sorry, because I know this is probably not going to resonate, with a lot of you, because this is super specific, but somebody needed to hear this. And, with this stand your ground being right here, you guys may have tried to do this before, and you may have, either you've had people or you're about to have people say that you're crazy, you're nuts, you're, what is wrong with you, or what have you. Spirit's saying, you need to stand up to these people. Even if a simple mind your own business, whatever. Don't fall into what these people are saying. You are on your own journey here. You are on your own spiritual path, and you need to do this because this is something that is destined for you. This is fated to happen. This is, you are being divinely guided to go down this path for a reason, because there is knowledge here. There are things that you need to know about that are going to come out that are very pertinent to this path that you're walking, Libra, okay? All right, so let's get a Moonology card here to close up the reading. What else do we have? What do you have? What does Libra need to know regarding this reading, Spirit? What else does Libra need to know? Advice or wisdom? You and your loved ones are safe. So some of you, I feel like that is speaking directly to you, Libra. I feel like that is an answer to somebody's question. I feel like somebody is going to be watching this tarot video and you're going to resonate with it, but you're not going to really resonate with it until you see this Moonology, until you see this. And I feel like this is specifically meant for somebody. I feel like there is a question and somebody's got this question and then Spirit is directly answering you with this, okay? But you and your loved ones are safe. Okay, this is about connecting with ancestors here. This is about connecting with your spiritual journey, like what is in your lineage, guys. There's some very, what's the word I'm looking for? Just some very informative things that you guys are about to find out. There are things you're going to learn things and get answers to questions I think that you have had a lot of your life, that with this whole, I don't feel like I belong here. I feel like, and I'm not talking about, the energy of, oh my gosh, I'm so depressed and, that's not what I mean. It's like you don't fit in. You're going to find out why you've been feeling that way. Okay. Let me grab one more. It's time to release negativity. So that I think comes back with this Ten of Swords energy. All right. I feel like, Spirit's like, let things go. Let any negativity go. You need to get up on your feet. And you need to pursue this. You need to do some digging, Libra, because you're embarking on a spiritual journey and you are surrounded by your ancestors. You are surrounded by your spirit guides. That's what these light orbs here, that's what they represent. When you're on this path, you are surrounded by them, okay? You are surrounded by your ancestors. And they are keeping you protected. They're guiding you. It's like you're being guided. And you may, with this fire magic, again, like I said, this could be doing spell work with the elements. For some of you, for others of you, this is just finding out this stuff and putting it into action, because fire is all about action. And this could be taking the necessary steps here on your spiritual journey to find out. And again, even this sits there and tells me there is something in your history here, in your family makeup that involves some type of spell work. Again, witches. Witches is really, and no, it's not because I'm using the everyday witch card, guys. It's just I'm feeling that energy. I'm feeling like, there is something you're gonna find out. Shaman, that, a healer, being healers. Some of you are healers and you don't even know it, but you're going to find out. You're going to come into this knowing. You're going to find out that you are. And it all rests on whomever this Queen of Pentacles energy is, because this is your key. This person, if what male, female, it doesn't matter. They're very knowledgeable. They're very knowledgeable. They have a lot of information. They're going to shed a lot of light on a lot of things that have been hidden. A lot of your questions are going to get answered from this person. This is a very nurturing person. This is somebody who's very protective of their family. of a coven. This could be somebody in a coven. You know, this 10 of Cups could represent a coven, guys. And this is really specific again, but this, there is a lot of feminine energy around this reading, okay? There's a lot of feminine energy, a lot of strong, very, very strong females, okay? For some of you, maybe just one of you, okay? But there's, whatever this is, it's a very strong, there's a group of strong females, and it's your ancestors. I see them. It like starts, you know, I can see all these different, I mean, look at all, you know, it's just, I see women. There's a lot of feminine energy here. And it's like, that is important to some of you. For whatever reason, there's a bunch of very strong females in your history. And it has to do, it's very important to your spiritual journey, okay? That's very important. That's what I have, guys. I'm not getting anything else. I have tried to sit and I'm not getting any other messages. For whatever reason, I've never had that happen to me during a reading. I don't even know if that's typical, if other tarot readers experience that, but I do not see any other messages at all other than the one that I just gave you guys. So I apologize, Libra. I'll try to flip up a bonus reading for you guys, maybe tomorrow or something like that. Because I know this is obviously not going to resonate with a lot of you, okay? But there is somebody that is watching this video that needed to know this. And there's a lot of questions, whoever that is, whichever Libra I'm connecting with, you need to know this. This is important. There's a lot of questions that you have. You're carrying around a lot of negative energy with you. You need to let go of that, and you need to pull yourself together. You need to get up on your feet, and you need to pursue this. That is the message Spirit wants you to go. You need to pursue this. So I don't think this is something that you're unaware of, but this is something that you may not, I don't know about this, and this is crazy. You know, maybe you're questioning it yourself. Well, you need to stop, because Spirit is saying it release all of that stuff. Let it go. And some of you may actually leave your family, your home, like to take a trip, to take a journey, like to maybe go travel to another state, or to go somewhere, to wherever this person is located. And Spirit's saying it's okay. You're safe and your loved ones will be safe. Obviously with COVID, that's a question right now. While you do this, you're protected. And I told you guys that. I felt that with the Temple Path card. This is a deep spiritual journey. One of you, a couple of you, however you guys are on, okay? It's very deep. And it's supposed to be this way. This is how destiny and fate is rolling for you. This is what, you know. But you're going to get answers to a lot of the questions that you guys have had. It's going to finally make sense. You're going to understand. So that's what I have, Libra. I am so sorry that was kind of like not really that was so specific. It was way too specific. And again, I'll try to get up like a bonus for you guys that you know, might be more resonating with more of you than what this one, because I know this isn't going to resonate with most of you, and that's okay. It's just, this is the message that Spirit wanted to come out. So if this is your reading, leave me a comment, guys. You know, if this makes sense to you, you don't have to go into any detail. Just let me know, because I feel like I'm sitting here like questioning myself. I'm thinking, what's wrong, Jen? You know, so I'm hoping, but that's what I'm seeing. That's the message that's coming through. Somebody needed to know this. Somebody needed to hear it. So please don't leave me negative comments that this, oh my God, you know, I don't want to hear it. I'm stating specifically that this is not going to be for everybody. So that's what I have. If it does resonate, again, please leave me a comment. Let me know. Leave me a like, a share, subscribe, please. I would really, really appreciate it. If it doesn't, it's fun. Go check out the other videos for the signs in your chart. You guys have a fabulous rest of your day, and I will talk to you guys later.